Hello everyone, this is Bashir Khan from channel B4 Basic, and today I'm going to discuss, I'm going to show you how to make a simple pay slip from a payroll worksheet in Excel. It's very simple. Let's discuss, let me show it. Okay, so let me share my screen and myself also. Just give me a second. Okay, great. So I prepare a simple worksheet which is showing very basic things. See, number one in this color, number two is light green, and then some other color for other thing. Okay, the first panel, first few columns for this worksheets is employee ID, name, designation, month of which month salary you are actually processing. So this is personal information. Okay, first five columns. Then we have a basic salary and convince 20%. I multiply this 20%, so we can change this convince by this formula. Okay, but today this session is not about the formula and how I designed this calculation. Important thing is we have a worksheet which has few basic model of allowances and deductions. Okay, so basic, convince, medical, utility, overtime, and this is a gross pay, and means I added all the basic allowances, whatever the guy, the person, staff need to, employee need to get. So this is going to be the gross salary. Gross salary means the salary will, it's a sum of all the allowances and basic. Now, is if there is some deduction, sometime we deduct tax 5%, 3%, 2% according to the region, according to the company policy, according to the government policy. Some companies deduct provident fund amount also, which is going to be written later when you need it or you are leaving the company. If somebody got a loan, then a loan deduction, and this is kind of a all deduction. This whole part is a deduction. So I sum up all the deduction, and then net pay, the pay actually with staff need to be received, is gross pay minus total deduction equals to net pay. So this is a basic uh, payroll worksheet which has personal information, allowances, and deduction, third part. Okay, so this is net pay. Now how we are going to design it in a payslip format? Now company need to give payslip. Some companies are giving payslip, sometimes not give. But if you want to give a payslip, how you are going to design it? Okay, so this is a blank sheet. Let's design a payslip. How we are going to design it? Let's say employee. Okay, first part we will give employee ID, employee name. Okay, sorry for the mistake. Okay, so great. So why not I copy all the information from here just to make myself comfortable. Okay, so I copy as a numeric, ID done, name done. Now designation. So designation may come over here. Just watch carefully how I'm going to design. Then we are talking about month, which month salary you are giving actually. Okay, month and year together. Okay, so now we will copy all this thing over here, and you know there is a special option not available. Why? Okay, I will copy all this and paste special as transpose. Okay, so the basic is here, convenience is here, medical is here, utility, and gross pay. Okay, so this is good. Let's talk about. Okay, now I will copy all remaining deductions and everything, something like this over here. Okay, that's it. To save my time. Okay, now this is basic. Okay, good. Great. 1, 2, 3, 4, or it's a number. If you want to give a number, just give a sequence number, then gross pay will be the last, and total deduction is also supposed to become in the line of gross pay. I will make this thing smaller. Okay, just to say 1 2 3 4. Okay, so this is actually all deductions. Okay, so I will put S here, deductions and basic and allowances. Okay, so let's design it in a better way. Okay, the value will come here. Okay, great. Let me apply some formatting just to show you a presentable way of everything here. Okay, so this is going to be amount, and this need to be centralized, and I will put some kind of coloring also, just to bold also a little wider. Great. Okay, and this I will merge the cell and it will be fine. I'm going to make it center again, so it looks like it's good. So instead of doing everything here, I'm going to paste it here. Okay, so I'm going to do deduction plus. Okay, so it looks same. And okay, now good. Let me add everything here. Then I will say sum also. Well, I can put a sum also, or I can directly take the value from there, but let's do it like this. Okay, great. Okay, so this is great. Okay, let me make it a little bigger, reduce this one to make it closer, little bigger, and the same thing I'm going to do here. I will add this design outline, and this all looks fine to me. Same thing I'm going to copy here and paste here. Halas. That's great. Okay, so this is good. Now first thing is done. Good. So this is going to be something you are going to input here, like employee 101. And when I press enter, let me bold it, centralize it. When I press enter, all the other information should automatically come. How is this possible? Well, let's see how is it possible. First of all, okay, just I'm giving a space for name, because name will come a little bigger. So let's plan like this column is going to be 20. Okay, this column is going to be 20 also. Column width I'm talking about. This amount width is going to be, let's say, 13. And let's make this also column width 13. So it looks a little better now. Okay, so we need to give name here, designation here, and okay, we'll give it more space. I'm just adding one more column because it doesn't look good to me that okay, let's say 12 each. Oh, control Z, sorry. This two and this two should be column with 12 each. Okay, so now I did this just to give a space on the top for name and designation, otherwise it will not show completely. Now see, looks better. Great. So I will move this here, control Z. Okay, control X here. Okay, then name will come here. Let's merge it, make a little bigger so employee name will come. Okay, this is going to be month, this is going to be year, and this is going to be designation. Merge it. Okay, great. Now see the salary data. You can see numbering from 100 to 109. That means around, okay, great, 10 rows. Okay, so 100 is Abdullah. Okay, how I am going to get Abdullah name from there to here? Do you have anything to tell me? No, of course not. So how we are going to get this value while searching this? Okay, so let's use lookup function maybe. Yes, sorry. Okay, so we are going to use VLOOKUP, and for VLOOKUP I prefer to select the whole range actually and name it. It says already salary sheet. You can name it as salary range. Okay, so I select the whole sheet and give a name salary date. Okay, let's go back because we have to use VLOOKUP here. Equals to VLOOKUP, bracket open. Now lookup value. What we are looking? We are looking this 101, comma. From where? From my salary. Sorry, salary range, comma. Okay, if in this range we find 101, then what next? I said pick the value from column 2 and comma, and I need exact match. Okay, so bracket close, enter. Oh, so 101 is Ahmad. See here, Ahmad Khan 101. Abdullah is on 100. If I press 100, it will show Abdullah. That means my function is working. Very good. What I'm going to do, copy this function and paste here and say column number 3. What's there? Sales manager designation. Paste here. Column number 4. My, this is the month. Column number 5. Year. Very good. On the top, everything is set. Name is set. Everything is good. I can bold the name if I want. Okay, now same thing. I'm going to paste formula and this is going to be basic. So 5, 6, let's try 6 and see. It is a basic salary. This is 25. Yes, it is a basic salary. Now I will do in a sequence. Control this 7, Control V, 8. Okay, mistake, my mistake. Control V and make this 8. Control V, 9. 10. I think overtime 0 and 3925 is the salary data. 3925, very good. Now we will just put this in a same manner. Okay, so Control V, 10 maybe 0. Control V. Just bear with me. It will take a little time, but I want to make it everything in front of you. So this was 11. This is 12. This is going to be 13. 125. So loan is 4050. I mean deduction. Deduction is 200 only. Why? 125 and 75. So that means there is some mistake. This is the mistake because I put 11. 11 is not the right range. Okay, so this is 11, then 12, 13. Okay, like this. So this is going to be 12. This is going to be 13. This is going to be 14. And this is going to be 15. All good. 200 is the deduction. Yes, 200 is the deduction. I'll ask. Okay, so now we are going to say total gross pay minus deduction is going to be this person net salary. So let's bold it, put some commas over here, 00, highlight the cell and say here net pay or net salary, whatever you like to write here. And very good, make it right, justify, it should look, so everything looks fine and everything looks great. So this is how we design this. And let's do some designing over here also. I mean, the meaning of designing means put some outline and borders. Okay, remove this one. This looks better. Name, employee, and blah 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 blah. Okay, so same thing you can do here. Outline inside border, click click click. So I'm doing everything in front of you, so you should know that it's not difficult, it's easy. Take a little time, like 20 minutes or 30 minutes, but you will design. So everything is good, everything is ready. I just want to put here a header, and salary slip is ready actually. 103. Abir is going to get 2235. Then again, I just have to input here the employee ID. It will show all the data automatically. So Imran Balochi is going to get 2682. Just make sure 2682 is Imran Balochi. Yes, it is. So everything is running fine. That's great. So my payslip is ready. Okay. Actually, I already designed this before this, just to put a company here, my logo, payslip in Excel, everything is same, structure is same, and you are seeing. Now what I did, I put here a signature, maybe HR manager or managing director, whoever is signing that slip. Just reduce this just to show you on that screen. Okay, I reduce this a bit. You can add a logo here. Logo, I don't know, your company has a different logo, so I will select something from here so it shows like a logo. Okay, just take this. Where it is? Okay, it's here. Smaller, put it here. It's kind of a company logo. You can put your company logo here. I can change the design and color. Everything is changeable. It looks better. So company name, all the structure is ready. Everything is good. Okay. Now your payslip is good and ready. You can just add 106 and the 106 employee ID. All details will come automatically from our salary data sheet. Okay, that's great. Now the question arises in my mind. Okay, if I do this, how am I going to print this? Because you're not going to give Excel sheet to all the employees, definitely not. So for doing this, first I will check how it looks in printing, and I think it is fine. It looks fine. Okay. So this is very important that everything is coming on one page before going to print. And I will tell you another way of printing this payslip using PDF and make PDF for all the data you have for that month. Okay, let's suppose you have a data like this salary data, started from row 5 till row 14. Okay, so we have to put this 10 rows from 5 to 14, and how we are going to make this print this as a PDF. Great. I'm going to insert a kind of a button here. On button could be any. Well, this looks better button. Okay, and make it smaller. Add it. Type here print to PDF. Okay, just go to home, centralize up, bold. Okay, so it looks fine. I can put this button over here or over here. So I'm putting it on the top just to show you that it's there. Now if I click this button, all records, all payslip one by one go and make a PDF. So we can send through email or print it, or whatever the way you are going to distribute your payslips. Okay, but how it is possible to print all the record? I have 10, maybe you have a list of 100 employees. Okay, you cannot go one by one and print, it will take time. So for using a functionality through VBA, we are going to print this in PDF. Okay, but for VBA you have to do something, some coding, small coding. I'm going to show you. You can just use it, same copy whatever I'm doing, and see this developer tab. Not everybody has this developer tab in Excel, because it 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 is always there, but it is not active. It is not enabled in your. It is not showing in your menu bar. So we can go to the customize ribbon, and this is, if you see on my right side, all the ticks. You will see a developer tab like this without tick. Just check it. Put a tick here. Check and click OK. When you click OK, you will see a developer tab here. Okay, don't get confused if you don't know VBA. Don't get panic. Just follow what I'm doing. I will click here, and it is going to show me a developer option. I will click here, go to Visual Basic. What else I can do? I will click here. I will insert a module here because I have to write a module functionality over here. Okay, here we are going to write a subroutine which tells Excel to pick the value from my salary sheet and add that value in my payslip. And when this value come in payslip, it automatically populate the data downside, and then you print it in PDF. Okay, for this I have to prepare a subroutine. I can give a name of this subroutine, anything. I just write print PDF. You can say ABCD XYZ, whatever name you like to do. When I click here, it will show me an end sub also. Here I'm going to start a loop for A equals to, my data is in row 5 to row 14, 10 rows. Okay, so this is a loop which is going to run 10 times because of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and it will pick one by one all the rows and put data there, then print in PDF. So this is the functionality we are going to write over here. But before going to into this, I will close this as it is. Don't worry, nothing is going to be happen. I will click here because this is a part I am going to write there. This is a cell E7. I name it as employee EMP ID. Press enter. So I name this cell so it will be easy for me while coding in VB. I click here. I will write here. Okay, see here. My payslip is in sheet 2 and my salary data is in sheet 3. So I will write here sheet 2 dot range. I have to call that cell which I just named. So I will the way to write it is range. Okay, bracket inverted comma EMP ID inverted comma close. So I name that cell, that this cell required a value, and this is dot value. So this cell required a value from where? From sheet 3, which is a salary data, and select a sheet 3 cells number. A is a row number, which is 5 upstairs, and column is A. Okay, so when I write column, I will write in inverted comma, bracket close, one line done. We have to write 2 lines only. One is done. In this one, from this row and column, value will go and transfer into this employee ID. When it comes to that salary slip, it automatically populates the data deduction and everything inside. Okay, now converting it into PDF. So this also, whatever is being shown in payslip is going to be converted into a PDF file for that employee. Okay, so we will write here some text. I will say sheet2 dot export as fixed format, like whatever it is, just export it and put it in X. X will give you 2 types. I will select PDF, then comma, then I have to give a folder because here will come the file name. So what I do, I already have a folder name Payslip in my D drive. So payslip slash inverted comma close, this is a folder name, but what will be the file name? I will rather say ampersand is a concatenate thing, and I write a name. Name will be the same of employee ID. Let's do the same name like this, employee ID. Okay, it always give error when something is incomplete. I would say same the value which comes here, copy this and paste here. So whatever value is coming in sheet 2 emp id is going to be our how to say file name. Okay, ampersand. Now I will add a extension also, pdf. Dot pdf is going to be extension, and after extension there are so many parameters. Just remember, just 1 2 3 comma, because I have to ignore all this. And after this just put a false here, then 1 2 3 comma, and again false. This I remember. Okay, press enter. If everything is fine, it's not showing any error, means you are good to go. Okay, now I am going to save it, and please remember, always save it in macro enabled file. Okay, so I'm going to close it. Everything is done. What I have to do, I have to right click, because I have to associate this button with that coding. So I will go and assign a macro. When I see in the macro, I see print pdf, which is a subroutine name. I click here. Okay, now this object will connect with this subroutine, and I click OK. Now I click outside one time. Now whenever I click this print pdf, it should automatically convert everything from that sheet, go here, and PDF format. Okay, let me just one time click that. If there is any error, see, name is changing and backend is always going to do something. I don't know what it is doing, so I have to share my whole screen also, just to show you the folder also. Okay, I will open this folder where payslips are, so you can see. Let me show both in one screen. Now you can see there is already around 10 files are there. Okay, so I delete this again. Let's see if I click it and see my folder sheet. Automatically files going to that thing, and once the file completed, okay, just double click it and you will see a PDF of that particular 101 Ahmed Khan here. See 101, 102. You will see another guy, the guy named Ammar, his pay slip, everything there, HR manager. Okay, so this is how you can easily make a print PDF format and convert all data in one click in a PDF in a folder. Okay, in the last I will just write a message box here, message box bracket, and a message that payslip PDF conversion completed. Okay, so I will close this and I will do it again. Just wait, this message will come at the end or not. If it comes, job done. Yeah, this is the message, everything is done. Click OK, all good. Just remember, always this file, save this file as a macro enabled file. Always remember, when you write a macro, always save a file in macro enabled and save. Otherwise this format will save, macro will not save. Okay, so this is payslip converted into PDF in the folder automatically. I hope you learned something from this video. If you like this video, please click on like button, subscribe my channel, and thank you very much for now. See you next time. Bye bye.